This is Brandon Clay with the BCS Daily Show. Appreciate you tuning in, whether you're listening on Apple SoundCloud podcast or whether you're watching on YouTube TV. Glad to have you. Make sure you follow us on all social media channels, Twitter, Instagram, both Brandon Clay PSB. Plenty of content to go around here on all the different channels, so stay locked in. Big show today. We'll start with Iyana Moore out of Tennessee, an elite 60 caliber prospect in the 2021 class. Really like her dynamic ability at the guard spot to be able to make plays. She committed to Vanderbilt. That is a hometown kid, really big get. Those are the types of prospects that for Vanderbilt to turn that corner in the SEC and get into the 20-win category, and they've done a great job of building the base. They need kids like Moore to help push them over the hump. She plays at Blackman High School. This adds to, they just picked up, Vanderbilt did, Riley Bartram, transfer out of Florida. So Bartram will come in, sit a year, and then be eligible to play in the 21 season. And they also added Kendall Cheeseman, a 4-player from down out of the Tampa area as well in 21. So a lot of positive things happening. Cheeseman actually a part of our Brandon Clay Scouting Select 24 program. We had the chance to work with her as well as Moore at our Nashville Training Academy. Jonathan Hemingway runs that one. I was fortunate to be able to get on the floor and get some things done with those kids. Absolutely fantastic group. I love Moore and Cheeseman, what they bring to the West End. Obviously, Sharika, Gary, Kelly, Coach White, the whole deal. Everybody really putting all hands on deck to get these things done right now while we have some downtime. Switching over, 2 of the kids in the Brandon Clay Scouting Recruiting Program. We actually do a lot of marketing, promotion, especially in these times. Super slow right now. So, in terms of getting out, I don't know that we'll have a July. I definitely will not have a spring. If you're trying to market your game, whether you're an available 20, whether you're at 21, 22, even 23 looking ahead, this is a great time to contact me and jump on board with what we're doing. Let's start with the movement with Riley Donahue, Merit School 2020. Picked up an offer from Loyola out of New Orleans. Has a couple of Power 5 schools that are interested in her coming and walking on, trying to figure out exactly what she wants to do. Had Georgia Southwestern inquire about it the other day. I think she's one of, if not the premier shooter left inside of the Peach State in the class right now. Gets it done on the floor academically. You can find a studio breakdown that I did, Brandon Clay TV on YouTube, that talks more about what she brings to the table as a whole package. But I really think whoever gets her is getting a great gem late, whether that be a smaller school or whether she decides to go to a bigger school. It doesn't matter. She's a kid that's going to figure out how to get it done. So good to see some new movement on her end. One kid who's wrapped up her recruitment was available no longer. Jasmine Atkins from Eagles Landing, just a fantastic option, at that wing hybrid forward spot. Plays the game with a tenacity and just an attitude. Tough, not backing down from anybody, but that really was the staple of her OMG TGE Brandon Clay Scouting family team this past summer. Lockdown Central, whether you wanted it on one end or another, they were always coming with the guns blazing. Atkins is going to take the road to the junior college route and be able to work from there. Going to go to Albany Tech, which I think is a great fit for her. Give her a couple of years to continue to fine tune and refine her game on the offensive end, and then come back to a 4-year in a couple of years. But love the foundation. You talk about clay and being able to mold, and that's exactly what they're going to be able to do down there with her game. Last but not least, we'll take it to the transfer wire. Sydney Levy from Wisconsin actually is leaving, her current situation at Milwaukee and is going to transfer to Green Bay. Came from the Wisconsin Flight Program, one of the best in the country. Was a major contributor, her last summer on what I thought was one of the best teams in the country. They came to the Brandon Clay Scouting Summer Invitational that year and really showed well. It was kind of the beginning of our relationship with Flight, and we've been fortunate to have kids in multiple classes now come be a part of what we're doing. And, Sid's group kind of kicked that off. Excited to see what she does at Green Bay. Kid that can really stretch the floor. There aren't a lot of kids in the country, I think, that can shoot it in the high 30s, low 40s from the 3 line. She definitely can do that. And she also can make multiple threes in a game. It's a constant heat check when she's on the floor, which keeps your floor stretched. If you've got a big now, they're getting ISO one-on-one coverage. You can't afford to double down. If you've got some guards that can create off of the bounce, same thing. You can't afford to pinch off of the wing, help. That's exactly what she brings to the table. So fantastic get for Green Bay on the transfer wire. This is Brandon Clay. That's all for today. Plenty more to come tomorrow. Till then, each him is home.